Hey folks, welcome to another unboxing video from Fishing Bass NC. Today, in the mail, I received my July 2020 Elite Mystery Tackle Box. So we're going to crack this open and show you what's inside of this box here for July of 2020. Alright, so as we open it up, we have some papers here at the top. We're going to start off with the what's in the box card. This tells you basically all the baits that are in the card and how much they are. It also tells you on the back of this card that you can use Shop Carl's, your mystery tackle box. You can actually buy stuff at Shop Carl's and have it inserted into the mystery tackle box each month, and basically you get it shipped for free. So as it says at the top here, don't pay for shipping. So that's at shopcarls.com. And you can certainly add stuff. So the next thing we have in the box is the Dibble. The Dibble is your tips and tricks that you get each month. This month they have in here about frog fishing and how to fish a swim jig. And then on the back they have a little match the species for the fun facts. Always a good read, the Dibble, tips and tricks. Make sure you read these things. Great information in there. Every month they also give you a sticker. This month for July they gave us the 4th of July, or the patriotic bass from Ketchco. So I'm looking forward to putting that on my tackle box with some of the other stickers that we've received in past months. Very nice. Alright, we're going to go down the list from top to bottom on the what's inside the box, and we'll pull those baits out one at a time. We'll show you the bait, and we'll tell you how much it is for the retail that they're suggesting for the retail on it. So the very first thing we have in the box is by Villain Baits. It's the Young Gun Line Through Swim Bait. So these are two custom fishing lures that you would fish for bass. And from what I understand on this is you actually attach, and we'll take one out here to show you. So you actually stick the line through the nose here. It goes in through, there's a little weight in the head, and as it goes through, at the bottom of it is where your hook would be tied on, and then your hook would come through the top part. So you tie it on so it's fishing like this, and it has that little tail there for some action on the end. It's very realistic, rubbery. Again, your weight is in the head. The line actually goes into the nose and through the bait into the hook that you see in the bottom here. So that's by Villain Baits. They're saying that retails for two of these, retails for $11.99. Yeah, I'm sure it costs that, and that's how much you'd buy that. I'm not quite sure I'd spend $12 on this. I might go $8.99, maybe $9.99 at the most. But they're saying this is $11.99. Again, Villain Baits, Young Gun Line Through Swim Bait. Next thing we have in the box, I'm really happy with this. So you see the shirt and you see the hat that I'm wearing. These are Googan Squad apparel that you can get through the T-shirt of the Month Club, and the hat you can buy on GooganSquad.com. This month in the tackle box we have a Googan Squad Filthy Frog. So they sent me this. It's the bullfrog color. On the top it says "Eat Me," and again, this is the bullfrog color for this. This is Googan Squad's Filthy Frog, and it's $8.99. I'm looking forward to fishing this. I haven't done much topwater frog fishing in the past, so I'm looking at giving this a good try and see what we can grab out there while the going's good. Again, that comes to $8.99. The next thing, oh, I'm sorry. Before we go on to the next one, we have also a pamphlet that they sent about the Filthy Frog, and it gives you some tips on how to fish it, what type of pole you want for your rod. And on the back, it kind of shows you, here's how you would fish it in these type of examples on your waterways. So Nice little pamphlet again that they added to go along with the Filthy Frog. And yeah, looking forward to it. All right, moving on to the next one. We have the Bill Lewis MR6. Bill Lewis company is the one that makes rattle traps. They're famous for that. This particular bait is a crankbait that they sent. It's the MR6. It's the Mark Daniels Jr. signature lure. It has mustad hooks on it. It goes 6 feet in depth for diving. The length on it is 2 1/4 inches, and the weight is a 1/2 ounce. This particular one is in a Silverado color. Again, the Bill Lewis MR6. And I'm looking forward to that. Doing some bank fishing. I do have opportunities to throw some crankbaits from the bank. And I don't usually like to go over 6 feet. I might go to possibly 8, depending on the waterways that I'm fishing. But most of the time it's 6 feet or less. So this is going to come in perfect for what I do on the banks. This particular bait, the Bill Lewis MR6, they say it retails for $7.99. All right, next in the box, by Jawbone Tackle Company, we have the Death Wish. This is coming at $6.36. This basically is, looks like 4 swim baits that they sent along here. Pretty big packaging for it. Not quite sure why it has to be in such a big package. They could have easily, you know, cut the package off right about here even, and still had their logo and everything. But yeah, these are in the color called Corpse. These are 3 1/2-inch swim baits, and there are 4 of them. These guys again go for $6.36. Looking forward to giving them a try. They should be interesting. They're very similar to the Villain baits that we received earlier in color. So closely related. Hopefully these will do well. All right, the next thing we have in the box is the Stanley Jigs Sidetrack Mud Puppy. This is some soft baits that they sent here. They're in assorted colors, it's called. There's 5 of them in this package. And we're gonna take one out here in a second. Show you kind of an up close what it looks like. You know, we always got to give it the sniff test to see if it has any kind of scent. All right, there's nothing really distinct that sticks out on these as far as smell goes. But the Mud Puppy here, it probably looks like you're going to rig this one up as probably a Texas rig. I could see it on the back as a trailer. May want to cut the worm down a little bit if they put it on as a trailer. But yeah, I think I'm going to do this as a Texas rig type of bait. It's called the Mud Puppy. It's by Stanley Jigs. This is the packaging that it comes in. Again, no real distinct. It might be a little bit of garlic on it, possibly. It's very small amount that's on there, if there's any at all. But it's called the Mud Puppy. And it's the STM6 assortment in assorted colors. There's 5 of them. Stanley Jigs. That one, again, goes for $5.76. The next thing we have, I'm excited to get this as well. This is called the 10,000 Fish YoYa worm. This is new to their line this month. It's 4 3/4 of an inch. This one's called the Tickle Tail, and it's in the Sungill color. Again, it's 4 3/4 of an inch. This particular one goes for $5.29. Shows you a bunch of different ways to rig it up. Again, the 10,000 Fish YoYa worm. It's the Tickle Tail, 4 3/4 of an inch. And the price on it is $5.29. What's cool also in this box is another brochure that they sent along that shows you different colors that they have for the YoYa worm. It shows you how to fish it, how to hook it up to different riggings. You see they got a Texas rig there, shaky head, drop shot, etc. And then they give you a little bit of an area, just like the Filthy Frog did, as to where to fish it on the different waterways that you're fishing and how to fish it. And again, $5.29 for the YoYa worm. The next thing we have is a Lifted Jigs SLM swim jig. So this particular jig is a 1/4 ounce in the red gill color. That's the Lifted Jigs swim jig. I don't see a color on here, but it's kind of that greenish color again. So it has a 3/0 micro hook, a 42 strand premium skirt, supposed to be chip resistant. Yeah, I think this will go well with the 10,000 worm or 10,000 fish YoYa worm. I think if you put these two together, that might be a good combination. So looking forward to that. This particular swim jig goes for $4.99. Next thing we have in the box, excuse me, is the Northland Tackle Live Forage Swimbait Maxi. Okay, in a previous video, I showed you Northland fishing tackle before. I'm not familiar with the company, but this is a Live Forage Swimbait. Looks like it's in the silver shiner color. So at the bottom it has a treble hook. We have the regular hook up at the top there. Let's see. It has a weight in the front, it says. And again, it's a silver shiner color. This particular bait goes for $4.99. Next out of the bag, we have the Lake Fork Tackle Magic Fry. This is in the green pumpkin color. So we have some soft swim bait or soft bait from Lake Fork Lures. Again, green pumpkin. These go for $3.79. This looks like it's a 5-pack. So for 5 of these at $3.79, not a bad deal. Let's give this one a little sniff test and see how it goes. Oh yes, these are definitely stronger. Definitely have some garlic on them. They got a good stretch. These little ridges that are in between here are gonna make the water splash a little bit when you're dragging it through. Nice little bait. You can hook it up as wacky rig, hook it up as a Texas rig. You know, pretty much any standard way that you would use. Gives you some examples on the back here of how to hook it up, or some of the bait, how to hook them up, whether it be a worm like this, or whether it be some kind of crawdad fish. Again, this is in a green pumpkin. It's by Lake Fork. It does have that garlic. Yeah, definitely the garlic smell to it. So looking forward to it does say, and I didn't notice this before, but it does say garlic and salt impregnated on the bottom, so that makes sense. But yeah, looking forward to fishing those as well. Those went as $3.79. All right, the last thing in the box, certainly not the least. These are really nice hooks that they sent along. It's by Daiichi. It's the world's sharpest hooks. Looks like they sent a red hook and a silver hook. These look like they might be EWG hooks. But anyways, there's your hooks from Daiichi. These would be good for any of those soft plastic baits that we have in there. Again, the red and the silver by Daiichi. It's always great to have hooks. You can never have too many. You know, as fishermen, you know these things, we get hooked up on things. Sometimes we have to break our line or cut our line, and so we lose hooks a lot of times. And it's always good to have some terminal tackle in your box. All right, so that wraps up this month's mystery tackle box. Let me show you the box itself. Haven't shown you this in a while. When you do open the box, the very first thing you see on the top of the box is you unfold these flaps and you have a fishing measuring line that they put actually on the box. And it helps you, first of all, to measure the different types of fish that you catch, if you want to use this as your ruler. But they also have a chance to do a catch and win. And what you do with that is you take any of these fish that they list in here and make sure that the requirements for the contest entry, you put them on here and measure. So you catch the fish, you measure them, and then you go out to Instagram and you share the picture, and you might possibly win some extra stuff from Shop Carl's or Mystery Tackle Box Company. It's neat to keep your stuff in here, take it along if this is all you want to fish for the month. You don't have to take a big, huge tackle box. You can just put everything back in here, take all that stuff and fish it. The other thing you can do is, a lot of people like to do the mystery tackle box slams. What that is when you take each particular bait that came in the box, and you fish each one of them and try to catch some fish on the bait itself. You want to catch at least one fish on all of these baits. If you do that, then you've done the slam, the mystery tackle box slam challenge. And I know there's a lot of folks out there that like to do that. I have never tried one. I might try one this time just to see how it goes. We'll see. But if it's successful, look for a video coming on it. You know, I'll put one out there. I may even put one out there even if it's not very successful. We'll see. But the way you can tell when my videos are posted is if you subscribe to my channel. So you hit the little subscribe button down there. And then over here on this side, there's a notification bell. If you click on that notification bell, you'll be alerted to when I post new videos on my channel. And that way you'll be able to see everything that's brand new that's out there. Also, if you look in the description down below, I'll have some websites that these baits are associated with. I'll also have the Mystery Tackle Box website. I'll have the Googan Squad website because I have their merchandise or their apparel on me right now. I'll also have my social medias down there for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So if you take a look at this video, again, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the video too. Hit the little like button, the thumbs up. And that's going to help me out a lot so that when I post new videos, it's going to help the analytics and encourage me to create more content for you guys out there. But when you go out to my other social medias, make sure you follow those as well, because I'm going to be giving out some prizes in the near future. And in order to win those prizes, you're going to have to be a follower, a subscriber, all that good stuff. And, you know, probably leave a comment. You'll have to watch the video, see what I actually want as a comment. You'll also maybe get some pictures that have little things where I hold something up and say, oh, what's the third word right here? It says your. So things like that. Yeah, this has been fun doing this mystery tackle box opening or unboxing, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. This is Fishing Bass NC. Have a great rest of your week. Peace. We're out of here.